Hi, I've got a great quilt for you today. This is the 9 Patch Wonder Swiss Cross Quilt. If you're looking for something fun, fast, easy, and completely beginner friendly, this is the one for you. It's based on a 9 square block and it goes together super fast. This one is the 2-color baby quilt. The one we're going to be making in the tutorial is a 4-color throw quilt. I don't have that finished quilt with me because I gave it away as soon as I finished making it. But I took video of the whole process and I'm going to be walking you through every step. And here's what the finished quilt is going to look like. Here's a photo of the finished quilt. Fabric 1 is the light green background fabric. Fabric 2 is going to be the dark green. Fabric 3 is the medium green. Fabric 4 is the cream color. The cutting for this quilt is super simple. It mostly consists of cutting 3.5 inch by width of fabric strips. We're going to cut these strips of all 4 fabrics. Here we have strips from all 4 fabrics, and we also need some 9.5 by 9.5 inch squares of the background fabric. Now, of each of the other 3 fabrics besides the background fabric, we're going to be cutting some 3.5 inch by 9.5 inch rectangles. And that's it for the cutting. Now we're going to be making our blocks. So we're going to start with the background fabric and this fabric 2, the dark green. First of all, we're going to take 3 strips, 2 of the background, 1 of the dark green, and we're going to cut off the selvage. We're going to try and trim up these strips so they're the exact same length. So I've trimmed one side, flip it around, and I'm going to trim the length so those 3 strips are exactly the same length. Just have to kind of go by whichever width of fabric is the shortest and trim them all to the same. Then we're going to line them up with the background pieces, fabric 1 on the outside, fabric 2 in the middle. And we're going to pin these strips together. And we'll sew them together. By making sure that the length is exactly the same and pinning them together, we're going to get a nice even strip. We won't get any waviness. So we're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam. And once we sew those 3 strips together, we'll have a nice strip set. I've sewn 2 of them here, and I press the seam allowances open. And now we're going to cut these strip sets into 3.5 inch sections. This is just a little preview of what we're going to be doing. We're going to use these 3.5 inch sections, line them up with the 3.5 by 9.5 inch rectangle we cut earlier to make our block in a minute. So we're going to cut this up into 3.5 inch by 9.5 inch sections. Now we're going to sew these together with our 3.5 by 9.5 inch rectangles to make the plus block. So we'll sew them together with a 1/4 inch seam. Strip piecing works really well here. So we'll sew 2 of these rectangles together at a time. And then we'll sew the third, completing the block. Press the seam allowance open, and we have our nice Swiss cross block finished. We're going to repeat this whole process. This time we're using fabric 3, which is the medium green, and we're going to sew those strips together the same way. We'll make sure they're the same length. We'll pin them together, make sure there's no fullness on either side, and we're going to cut those into 3.5 by 9.5 inch strips as well. We'll sew the blocks together. And repeat the whole process with fabric 3. Where we've made this strip, we're going to cut it apart into sections and create this block as well. So now we have our 9.5 inch squares and our 3 colors of our Swiss cross blocks. We're going to lay the blocks out following the design on the pattern, and then we'll sew them together. We'll sew the blocks together into rows first, using a 1/4 inch seam. We sew the blocks together into rows. And then we'll press our seam allowances open. After the rows are all assembled and pressed, we're going to sew the rows together. And we're going to match up the seams and pin the seams, and then sew the rows together with a 1/4 inch seam. And here's our quilt top. Here's a picture of the finished quilt. Here's a close-up of the quilting. I used a pantograph called Pretty Little Vines. It's by Quilting Together with Mindy. And here it is, all packaged up, ready to give away. I hope you enjoyed our tutorial today. If you would like to make your own, and I think you should, you can pick up the free pattern at shadowvalleyquilts.com by signing up for the newsletter. I'm Lisa Lund from Shadow Valley Quilts, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.